So you either have the person who has done all the subscriptions on this planet Earth. ChatGPT is paid, Claude is paid, all the tools you can imagine. They have everything they need, but they're still struggling. If your strategy is not taking you to the vision, you're making a mistake. I realized that I had visibility, but I had no structure. Now it's no longer noise. I can see substance within it. So any woman who comes to me, I want to start by understanding, where do you start? Do you have the visibility and there's no structure? Or do you have the expertise that is hidden inside of you? Hidden expertise doesn't put food on the table. There might be a lot of definitions about what passion is, but the way I describe passion is the one thing you do even when you're tired. I have taken the organization from being a startup to...
Today's guest is someone who understands that great ideas alone are not enough. Structure, clarity, and visibility are what truly turn ideas into powerful brands. I'm joined by Pelagie, the founder of PeeApproved, a platform dedicated to helping women transform their ideas into visible, structured, and scalable brands. With a professional background in HR, operations, and systems, Pelagie brings a unique perspective to entrepreneurship. While many people focus on creativity, she focuses on what actually makes ideas work: systems, clarity, and intentional growth. Through PeeApproved, she supports women in organizing their vision, building strong foundations, and turning passion into something that can truly grow and impact others. In a world where many ideas remain stuck in people's heads, Pelagie is helping women move from idea to structure and from structure to influence. Today, we'll be talking about building brands with intention, the power of systems in entrepreneurship, and of course, how women can stop sitting on their ideas and start building something meaningful. Ladies and gentlemen, join me welcome Pelagie to the podcast. It's good to have you.
Thank you. I have never heard someone introduce what I do so beautifully.
Oh,
You brought the structure.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I mean, it's a privilege to have you on the podcast.
Yeah.
I think we've planned this for a
Long
little
time.
over
Yeah, I think more than a year.
more than a year, right?
Yeah, yep.
And finally, we're here. Let's start by you just telling us a little about yourself and the journey so far with PeeApproved.
Okay, that's nice. So I'm Pelagie and the founder of PeeApproved. So as you've correctly mentioned, PeeApproved is a platform that helps women build structured and visible brands. And beyond that as well, it's also a platform that gives recommendation for services, concierge services.
Okay.
So before PeeApproved and everything, I am Pelagie. I am a certified HR manager. And I have been working in a startup for 6 years now. So I come with structure. When I say structure, it's tested and proven. I started there 6 years ago, like I said, and I have taken the organization from being a startup to a mid-sized organization. And right now I am feeding into my passion. And yeah, so basically juggling passion and career together, and also motherhood.
Oh, that's a lot. I mean, we're going to talk about the motherhood part and juggling work and getting into your passion and building PeeApproved, right? Now, tell us about the vision. Why did you start PeeApproved?
Yeah, I started PeeApproved because I wanted to close a gap. So I would say it came organically to me. I have always been that person that people will go to for everything. Okay, where can I do my hair? Where can I get my nails? I have this event I need to go to. How do you think I can dress? So it has come very, very organically from my schoolmates till motherhood, in fact, family, meeting friends of different walks of life. So I have met a lot of people that I have connected with just through advising them, influencing, right? I did my nails here, I did this. So I had the visibility. People trusted me before there was a brand.
Oh, wow.
And I realized that I had visibility, but I had no structure. And just like me, there are other women who have that visibility. They're out there, they're visible, but people don't trust their brands. And on the other side as well, there are women who have the expertise, who have the structure internally, but they are not visible. So this is where the PeeApproved comes in, right? I basically come in to be able to bridge that gap. That is how the PeeApproved platform came about. It came about from closing that gap, that bridge, meeting you where you are. And it's really, really focused on women because I think that we're the ones suffering most in terms of, putting ourselves out there, and being visible because of one thing or the other, right? It's either, societal fears or it's either motherhood. One or two is stopping us. So I decided to really build my niche around women.
Around women.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really impressive. And there is this KLT factor in brands, right? That is, people need to know you, they need to like you and trust you,
Yeah.
right? If a woman comes to you, maybe they have the visibility, but there is no structure. What is your process like?
My first thing is really getting to meet them where they are. I want to know what the problem is. Because one thing you should know is influence without trust, it's attention. And attention doesn't pay the bills. So I want to know where you are. I want to be able to understand what the issue is because it's either you're visible, but people are not buying what you're selling. Or you have something within you, but you're not able to bring out. If you see women who have made it, who have built businesses that last, it's because what they're selling and who they are, they meet at the same point. There's no performance gap. So any woman who comes to me, I want to start by understanding, where do you stand? Do you have the visibility and there's no structure? Or do you have the expertise that is hidden inside of you, right? And how can we bring it out so that the world sees who you are? So we are not building a brand persona. No, we are just showing the world who you are inside of you.
And that in itself is branding. Right?
Yeah. At the same time, right? It's like, I use this common example, right? You just have a business idea and normally the first thing that we want to do is go set up an Instagram page. So when I talk to, I'm like, okay, what is it that you do? Can I have your page? Oh, this is my business page. This is my personal page. I just smile within. It's not like it's bad. But when you're just starting, there are a lot of challenges that you're going to face, especially content-wise, maintaining 2 pages. Sometimes I jokingly say, oh, it's a limited liability company. You're separate from it. So I've realized that women, like I said, women really who have built lasting businesses is because they were the same, right? What they're selling and who they are, there's no difference. There's no gap in between. So when you start creating that gap, especially from early stages, when you don't have a solid structure, when you don't have systems that will help you, systems that will work for you while you're sleeping, it's not the best place to start with.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah.
Now let's look at someone who, like a woman, who has this beautiful idea and has kept this idea for 10 years. What do you have to tell people who have ideas? They will tell you they've been planning.
Yeah,
right?
I know, a lot.
They are working on something.
Yeah.
But that never truly translates into
something.
What advice do you have?
The first thing is really, I always start from clarity. Do you understand what really you have? People can understand it, but they cannot articulate it. So are you really able to articulate what is it that you have? If you're able to articulate it, then we're ready to put a structure around it. And when I say I meet you where you are, I'm not coming with some systems and say you must meet. No. We want to diagnose, we want to understand, okay, what is this passion? What is it that has been inside of you? If something has been inside of you for the last 10 years, you must have thought about it. You must have taken it to the market in your mind. You must have met the customers, brought back the idea, stayed with it, nurtured it again, grow it and send it out there. So it's really, okay, how can we make things work from your level? What is it that you need? What are the basics? We want to start from the basics, really. You understanding what your vision is, you being able to articulate it, saying that this is my goal, this is how I want to take it, and then understanding what are typical day-to-day. What is, first of all, the challenge? Why is it that you're not taking it, right? Some is fear. Some will be career, just like me a few years back. Others will be motherhood, different experiences. Some people are basically, you can say, they carry the family, right? They are the ones who do everything. As women, we do a lot. So I just want to understand, what was that challenge? What is it that has been stopping you from taking the, and we cannot put a system if we bypass a challenge because it will always be there. So I want to meet you. I want to put a strategy where you understand, okay, this is what my long term looks like. And then in the short term, how you work towards it. So we define that vision for you, the vision that aligns with that passion. And then we put a mission because a mission is helping you work towards that vision.
Wow.
So that's the structure we take.
Okay, and let me take you a step back. You made mention of the fact that some people have a business account and a personal account. And of course, you said that could be like a limited liability company or something.
Yeah.
What's your advice to people who have at the beginning, at a startup stage, they have a business account and a personal account?
If you have your 2 pages, go ahead.
Okay.
But your business is you. Your brand is you. So the PeeApproved angle is really a brand, building a brand that represents you.
Okay.
Right? The only reason why, if my friend starts something, if I meet a woman somewhere, let's say I meet her, I go to the salon, right? Something attracted me to her. It's her personality.
Okay.
Your personality attracted me to you. Your friend, you know her because of this person before she brings that business. People will get through you to your business. So that's why I say there's no separation. So have you tested the market? Have you seen how really it is? How are you able to manage that? From yourself, from your own personal page, you start talking about that vision, right? You start introducing it. Your friends know. I will say that I want you to be able to put that structure first.
Okay.
Once you put the structure, you can grow. If there is no solid pillar, you can't take a lot. Because when you take a lot, you're not able to handle them. So you open business pages and you see that the last post was 3 months ago. And the person is actively selling, but it's nothing. Right now, there's a collab feature that makes it easy. For those people who come to me that when we work together, they already have to, we introduce a collab feature. We define your pillars and say, okay, these are some of the pillars that as you post, you collab, so it goes both ways, right? But I will say until you have that structure, you see that the structure aligns with your typical day-to-day life, right? What are your activities and everything? You want to make sure that it is comfortable. You want to make sure you have a structure that is working when you're sleeping.
Okay, I
when
like
you
that.
do that,
a structure that's working
when you're sleeping. Because what is the essence of having systems? Systems basically come in to continue from where your brain stops, right? So you use your brain to define. When you put the structure, you'll be able to have a system that matches it, and then the rest is history.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that answers a lot of people, watching right now, because people have this idea of, I want to have a business page.
It's
and
more than that.
I want to have
Structure
my
is not a
personal
business
page.
Structure is not a business page.
Okay.
You really need to make things. Your business has to be you. I joke and I say, carry your business on your head. Just like I'm wearing this hat.
Yes.
Carry it so when you enter anywhere, they see you, they see your business, and they see you. That's how it should work.
They see you, they see the business.
Exactly. So if you don't carry that business on your head, how will people see it? You enter, and then 30 minutes into a conversation, or when you're leaving the room, let's say you meet a group of women, you leave, you're like, oh, let me tell you about my business. No. Immediately they see you, you represent your brand.
Business.
So if you see me and I tell you that I can give you services where you can get this, that, you're going to see it evident on me, right? You'll know that I come with that strong presence. You know that I come with that strong vibe. It's because I want to create that platform where I use my strong personality, support with women who are struggling. Some have even stronger personalities than me, but they're just scared within, right? So it's just a joint force so that the world can see you. And the world does not only see you just making noise, but they see you with structure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's truly impressive. And I would like us to move, a step ahead. Let's look at this situation where we have women who are 9 to 5 workers, right? Career women. Now, they always have this difficulty of having a personal brand or having a business at the side and managing family. What would you say, right, is the best approach to handling career, handling your brand, and handling family?
There is no best approach.
Okay.
There is no balance. There is no balance. The most important thing is, the first thing, if you want to build your personal brand, is that your passion. Is that something that you're passionate about? There might be a lot of definitions about what passion is, but the way I describe passion is the one thing you do even when you're tired. Because your passion is coming from within
Can you take that definition of passion again?
Okay, I say it's not Oxford Dictionary, neither is it Cambridge.
Of course.
But your passion is what you do when you're extremely tired. So when you come in, you're exhausted. You can still do something. Now, it's not you're doing it because I have to. You're doing it because it's going to refuel you. It's like a tank. When you do something you're passionate about, you fill up. That's why I say there's no balance. So I am a 9 to 5 person, or I'll say 9 to 8. Either ways, some days are like that. And I just try to steal time. I won't tell you that there's a balance, because career and motherhood, there's no balance. Today, this scale is up, the scale is down. The most important thing is having people around you that support you. I don't know if I can say you can do it alone. Maybe there are women out there doing it alone, but I wouldn't have done it without the support of my family, without the support of my community. Personally, I was a first-time mom in a strange land. I would say strange because when you're back home, it takes a village to raise a child, and you see that village.
Yeah.
Here, you don't see the village. So building a support system around you, people who are there to lift up, right? If today career is like this and motherhood is like that, people that can lift up the balance. And with career as well, the fact that you're going in 9 to 5, you're clocking those hours because it keeps you in one place. Well, for those who work from offices. But I think since the start of this year, I've been working remotely. I just resumed the office last week. So it wasn't easy managing both. And most of the times I had to step out of the house so I can concentrate for 4 to 5 hours. I can get work done. I can bring it. So the advice I would say is, I don't have a best approach. I won't say it's the best. Do what works for you, but be content and know that there's never a balance. Just go with your passion, because when you do something, even if you come back and you have evening activities, you need to put the baby to bed, you have family this and family that. When you sit on that laptop or whatever you're using to be able to forward that passion, you finish, you feel like, okay, I can start again tomorrow, right? Your weekends, you can give in time, because you know to work over the weekends is not easy. You only work because you feel like I'm enjoying what I'm doing. And as long as what you're doing that is filling your cup, then you'll be able to pour into other areas. You'll be able to pour into your career. You'll be able to pour into motherhood. You pour into family, pour into communities, wherever you have. So just find something that you're passionate about and be content with yourself, knowing that there's no balance. Have a team around you that supports you, that sees that vision and can walk along with you to that journey.
Wow. And just to add to that, you can only give what is inside of you.
Exactly.
You cannot pour from an empty
From an
container,
empty
right?
cup, it's not possible.
Yeah.
And that's the thing of motherhood. You just pour and pour.
Pour and pour.
And you need to look for the things that will pour back into you. Because it's not easy, right? But either ways, we move.
You have to move. All right, this is getting really interesting. And now I would like to look at the vision of PeeApproved.
Yeah.
And what impacts do you intend creating in the society with the brand PeeApproved?
You've heard of the word women support women?
Women supporting women, yes.
We all preach it, but if you find, I would say maybe 6 to 7, if you get 10 women, most of them are going to dispute this and say, we make noise about women support women, but we don't do it. I am a cheerleader. I don't need to know you. I need to see you from afar, and I'll carry your business on my head.
I know that, right?
Can I carry the business of everybody around me? No. So the intent of PeeApproved is really building a platform where we have enabled women. The key word is enabled.
Enabled.
So we have enabled women they can support in their own ways, right?
Okay.
So other than what you see on social media, behind the scenes, I'm also building a community of women, you know, that have ideas, and some of them are already out there, they have visibility and they lack the structure. Some of them maybe don't have the structure at all, they're dying with this internal expertise. And some of them also need to be sustained. So they could have the visibility, they could have the structure, but they need sustenance, right? They need to be maintained. So I'm trying to bring this community together and we will have like activities on a monthly basis where we can support each other. So for this year alone, I had a target of helping at least 10 women.
10 women, okay.
Yeah, so far I'm really on the 5th. And it's not just helping. I really want it to be in a place where tomorrow somebody can say, okay, you can basically recommend someone to PeeApproved and say, if you're struggling, or sometimes women, we just want to do something and we don't know what that thing is.
What that thing is.
So you can go to PeeApproved. So it should be a platform that has really enabled women, enabled women through community living where they can enable others and support them. So that's where we stand. That's the aim of PeeApproved. And so far, I'll say we're getting there. But I'm really keen with the women that I work with these early stages.
Yeah.
It's not about the money. It's really about those that can contribute to the testimony. Of PeeApproved.
Okay.
Right? So we give you something, even if it's just 3 months, it's 6 months, and when we are done, I can still see how you're using that. I can see that structure working, right? So yeah, so right now it's really, like I said, building a platform of enabled women that are able to show the world they're not scared. They can show the world what they are made of.
Okay. You made mention of the fact that women supporting women is just like a slogan, but most of the times
it's not really like
women really don't support women, right?
I won't say
is that what you
support.
mean?
No.
Okay.
To support somebody means going out of your way. It means that if I come up with my business and I'm posting every day, right? Because I'm following a plan, I'm following content. Are you really able to like and comment every day? It's not easy. We have a lot of things, right? Can you like and comment? Can you repost? Can you do this? Support really means that I'm going out of my way to help this person gain visibility, right? That's what it means. And the thing is that on socials, you're not even renting a space.
It's
that you see, it's free. You just need to click a like, you just need to comment and stuff. And tomorrow, because we come from that emotional angle, like, Pelagie posted yesterday. Today again, she's still posting. Come on, I commented yesterday, I can't comment today. So why I'm going down to the nitty-gritty of social media is because this is what support means nowadays, right?
Yeah.
And what more of, removing your hard-earned currency to pay for that person's service, to pay for the person's product, right? Subscribing to the person's website, it's free. But it doesn't happen, right? And it's not like you say, oh, men support me more than women do. It's just because we just have this expectation that, okay, this is a fellow woman. She understands what I'm going through. The journey of my life might be similar to hers. And we expect that we want to build each other either way. But due to circumstances of life, it all depends. We give it, we don't give it. So some women have been fortunate enough, they can say where they come from, they've had that support. But at the end of the day, the women support women is something that PeeApproved will really take it, because like I said, the woman gender as a whole is a niche that we're building in. So I just want women, that can support. That you say, if I got into this community and the support that I received from this women helped me grow me, where I am today. You can measure that factor. You can see the value that the PeeApproved platform or the PeeApproved community brought onto your brand and your life in general.
Amazing. Now, you made mention of the fact that women actually support women, right?
Yeah, they do.
I mean, it's not all, but some.
They do. Carry your business on your head.
Yeah.
People
support what they can actually relate with, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't, just the fact that you're a woman, it doesn't mean you should support anything that has to do with another woman. If it doesn't align with I want us to be a little bit clear
That's
here.
how you define it. I think I'm just a champion. I believe that you will not put out something that will hurt somebody.
Okay.
Right? As long as, like you said, the aligning good, it's good because you want something, you want to put your name to a brand that is credible, right? You want to understand the cost of that brand and you see the good that the brand is bringing. But sometimes we take it too serious. It's just a like.
I understand that.
Subscribe, either ways, but there are some women who are fortunate to say they can look back and see the amount of women that support them. While for others, the story is not the same.
It's not the same.
So PeeApproved, let's bridge that gap.
Bridge the gap.
Yeah.
Okay.
And give everyone the support.
And that goes a long way in bridging the gap as well between ideation to execution.
Yes.
That brings me to my next question,
Okay,
right?
tell me.
How does PeeApproved, right, bridge the gap between women who have ideas to actually ensuring that they implement these ideas?
So the plan, when you come in and we understand where you stand, like I said, PeeApproved meets you where you are. When we meet you, we are not going to give you a strategy where you need to go on and figure that strategy on your own. No. We are going to use the hand-holding approach where we work with you every step to implement it. Now, I don't mind if you want me to execute as long as the money is there. I don't care. I can implement for you.
Okay.
But the strategy that we put in place, like I said, it's not a one-shoe-fits-all kind of thing, right? It is a long-term strategy where we can be looking at where do you want to be in the next 12 to 24 months, because it's a strategy, we're talking long-term here.
Long-term, yeah.
And depending on how comfortable you are, how you want the hand-holding to go on, we are there, we set those milestones, and then PeeApproved comes in as a guide. So I am a guide that has a plan, and I'm going to walk you through it to get into a successful point. So walk out of failure and get into success. So we guide you every step of the way, but you are the boss, you are the hero, you are the main character. Okay. We just need to come in and guide you and ensure that you're able to execute and achieve the milestones that has been set from day one.
Okay, and so with that, what would you say is the difference between women who have ideas and women who actually implement their ideas?
Well, hidden expertise doesn't put food on the table. You need to be able to implement it. You're hidden, the world doesn't see you. Visibility needs presence. You need to be out there. People need to see you. People need to see you in a structured manner as well. So when you start working on it, then you know that, okay, this is the brand that I'm talking about. People are able to see that brand. You cannot be out there and saying that I have a brand, then it's hidden inside of you. It doesn't work. So we've had, I can say that I've worked with, I would say 5, because I'm just counting 2026, but PeeApproved started a long time ago.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people that I've worked with, both men and women though. And I would say that not everyone, the journey is different. Some people take short time because, okay, maybe they already had that initial structure, so we're just building on it. Like I said, there are people who have both. They have visibility, they have the structure, but they just need a plan that can sustain them, right? They need to understand that the systems that they've put in place needs to work when they're sleeping. Then it just, like I said, you are the character. So whatever you bring, we're able to guide you. And the pace that we take really depends on how far you're ready to go.
Ready to go.
Yeah, and how you're able to, silence the noise and really focus on trust, how you can build trust. Yeah.
Okay. And you've talked about being intentional with whatever you do. I mean, with your branding, with your social media presence, with your visibility.
Yeah.
What does being intentional mean in practical terms?
Intentional, it's a word, it's something that you can't measure. You're not lukewarm, yeah? You're neither hot nor cold, you're there. If it's hot, we know that it's hot. If it's cold, we know that it's cold. So when you're intentional about something, let's take a simple example. I do share a little bit of social media tips on my platform. And I talk about stories. To have stories running for 24 hours takes intentionality. Because this is something that is timed, right? It's not a post that you keep it and people get to see that post maybe for 20 to 72 hours based on your algorithms, based on how the algorithms is working on your post. Stories, you need to maintain that consistency because stories is that top of the mind feature on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever you find yourself. So to be intentional, it's, I get up today, there's something that I need to do. Because stories is all about continued conversation. And believe me, there's some days where if you're juggling motherhood, you're juggling career. And right now where we are, the situation, it's not easy, but you're able to keep it going. That's intentionality. So it's all about being present at the right time and identifying that right thing to do. That's intentionality. You cannot be in the wrong place and say you're intentional about it. You cannot be doing things at the wrong time and say you're intentional about it. So it's really putting your heart there. This is what I want to do. This is the time for it. And this is basically the place that I want to do it. So is that right place, right time, doing the right thing? I would say that's intentionality.
Okay. Right place, right time, and doing the right thing.
Right place, right time, and doing the right thing. So it's place, time, and thing.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. And see, what are some of the mistakes, right, people make, right, when building a brand without clarity?
A lot.
Or without intention?
A lot.
Okay. Tell us.
So there are a lot of things, and it really boils down to some people. The one thing about resources, right? You never have all together. So you either have the person who has done all the subscriptions on this planet Earth, who has a license. It's good. In UAE, to earn money, you need a license. Has a license, ChatGPT is paid, Claude is paid, all the tools you can imagine, right? They have everything they need, but they're still struggling. They're doing things manually. So you become overcrowded. You don't know what is serving you, right? So you become that stage where you're spending more on capital than you're actually getting back. So getting into the market, you need to understand, okay, how does the market look like? How will people receive my products? What is the competition out there? There are a lot of analysis that you need to put into place. So start small, ensure that you're getting only what is right for you. You can start with you can start with a free plan and say, I want to start and see how it goes. If I'm earning money, then I upgrade to paid, or maybe right now I've looked at everything and I've done my research. This is just what I need. Or what about getting that big license that maybe you can get just something small, right? A little small capacity, or it's about getting the wrong licensing authority. I want to start something big where you're spending thousands. Maybe there are free zones that can give you just small. You start, see what the market has for you. So there are a lot of mistakes that people make. Putting the wrong structure is a killer of everything, because the fact that you take that step that I want to put something out, meaning you have something good, you have a vision and you've seen that problem. So come in there not understanding the structure that you need, and you just start making the wrong mistakes from the beginning. And it really has to do with when that structure is not standing firm. If the pillars of the house are not firm, the foundation is not. Whatever you put on top of it, it's going to crumble.
It's going to crumble. Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for people who have ideas and they actually really want to start something, right? What would you say are the 3 things they should focus on? Like for someone who has an idea and they want to start something. Like today, they want to start something. What are the 3 things you advise they focus on?
First of all, you really need a strategy. You need a long-term objective.
Okay.
Don't start something and when you're being asked, what does 12 months look like? I don't know. You need direction, right? So you have the vision, but some people don't even know the vision, or some don't know the difference between vision and mission. But either way, we're not in a business class today. So you need to be able to have a vision, and then your strategy must take you to that vision. If your strategy is not taking you to the vision, you're making a mistake. So have that vision, define a strategy, nothing much, 12 months, it's fine. Because you don't want to start something, by the time you start making money, you don't know the next step. So the strategy is going to give you like a roadmap, right? That you will go step by step. Set feasible milestones. Know what is in the market for you and define your milestones. The last one of all is you don't need fear. You are your number one cheerleader. You can have every resource that you need. But maybe the team that you want to support you, it's not there. You feel discouraged. Or maybe the people that you think they will support you
aren't supporting you.
They're even bad-mouthing you. They are like, are you sure what you're doing? I don't think what you're doing makes sense. Yeah, when I just set up my website and I was sharing the links, and you will come to me, people who have not even subscribed, the first thing they tell me is the mobile view of your website is not good. I appreciate the feedback. I do appreciate that. But at least did you even subscribe? do the sandwich factor. Put the
Yeah.
in between and give me some form of support. So you can have strategy, you can have the resources. I'm talking about cash wise. You can have everything. You have the knowledge. The market is there. But if you're not your number one cheerleader, you're wasting yourself. So coming down to the three things, you need a strategy. I'll say you at least need a vision. Your strategy should take you to that vision. And once you have that, be your number one cheerleader because you can start with whatever you have around you.
Okay.
So yeah, money is great because you need a starting point. Money will always be needed, but you need to be able to fuel yourself from within.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, we're talking about number one,
vision.
Vision.
You need a strategy that takes you to the vision.
And then
pause there.
You should cheer up yourself.
Within.
Right? From within.
Need it.
Okay. You motivate yourself from within.
Motivate sometimes is really like big words. Just say cheerleader.
Cheerleader.
I just need to get up today and I need to do this. You post and you get 2 likes. Okay, I keep going. Tomorrow I'm going to post. That's how it is. Yeah.
Okay, so we're taking it to the next level right now. We've talked about PeeApproved, and now I want to get your personal story. Was there like a time in your journey where you felt like, oh, this isn't really working? Or tell us about the challenges you faced.
I faced.
Yeah.
I'm just a newbie, so the challenges are still coming. But I've done a lot of things.
Okay.
I've been an influencer. I have been a designer, so where I used to design clothes, sketch it, and then take it, and it's been manufactured. What else have I done? I've done a lot. But there was one thing that I always had was I was never scared of being visible. So you will not hear about my brand without seeing me. Visibility has never been my problem from time immemorial. Structure had been my problem. Because I'm a 9-to-5 person, but I have this burning passion inside of me. So there have been a lot of challenges and I still face them. One of the things that PeeApproved does is also concierge services, right? So I do have a lot of friends, family members, relatives that will say, okay, I want to come to Dubai to do this. And they want you to plan their whole trip. So I used to do that. But the part when PeeApproved became a thing and I needed money and okay, I'll check on ChatGPT. I'm fine, I'm okay, go to ChatGPT. But there are things that you come here and you get stuck that ChatGPT has not told you.
Yeah.
I have met people who already have the social media presence. And no, I'll just go a strategy. That's okay. That's fine, I leave you to it. But 3 months, 1 month, 2 weeks down the line, there's that exhaustion that comes in. There are also unexpected turns. When you started this, you felt like, okay, by this time, I will grow to this level. So there have been a lot of challenges. The first is really people seeing, so that credibility. And when you want to start, you believe that it's your friends, your families that will help you build that credibility. You need to build that credibility yourself. Don't be shy. Don't be scared of new eyes, new people getting to know you. You need the newer eyes. So building that credibility amongst friends, amongst families has been a little bit hard, but we're getting there. They're getting it. Now it's no longer noise. They can see substance within it. So yeah, and then also, I won't lie, well, it's not easy merging that career-wise and family-wise. So I already said earlier that there's no balance. So some days we just cheat the other to meet up here. But most important thing is I have the support system that helps me, they're able to make up anywhere there's imbalance.
Okay.
So yeah, there've been a lot of challenges, but like that credibility side of it, because this is something I used to do free, right?
So now you're trying to add value.
What do you mean? Like I need to go somewhere, I want to style you, I want to tell you things you can how you can really come out, present, look good, right? Look like you or represent yourself and represent your brand. Like, just tell me, why do I need to pay for that, Or setting up licenses, because I come from a startup where I'm really, operations is one of my expertise. So I can give you a view of all the licensing authorities, which should work best for your case and all those things. So you need to give that for free. Because I said people trusted me before there was a brand. So now that there's a brand, we have invoices.
Of course.
And now this is the gap that I am closing internally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So moving from freebies to
actually,
getting the money.
The money.
Yeah.
Now, so what has kept you moving, even with these challenges?
Because it's my passion. Because when I do it, I fuel myself. That is the only side of me. In as much as I am a mother, I have family, I have a husband, I have a kid, I have siblings and all those. Yes, they do for me, but there is that part of you where it is only you that can fuel it. So I have this passion, and right now, PeeApproved, it's like a calling. It's like if I don't do something for a day, I sleep, and I'm not like I'm judging myself or everything, but like right now, really, the path that we're taking it's a calling. So when I'm doing that, I feel fueled. I feel like I'm filling my cup, and from that cup, I can pour into other areas of my life.
Okay.
So despite these challenges, what I am doing is a passion. Like I said, I always like to support. I always like to blow the horn of every woman, everyone around me, but women precisely because there is a lot that they've gone through or they are going through to be able to still stay out there. So when I do that, I feel happy. I feel blessed. When I put a comment on a post, I'm happy. When I repost it, I'm happy. I see others engaging in it. Those things keep me going.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's truly amazing. The passion.
It is.
Right. That's great. So now we take it a step further.
Okay.
At this moment, we're going. It's from one step to the next. Right now, I would like you to tell us about the vision for PeeApproved. Where do you see PeeApproved in the next 5 years?
I can't even. I of course I do have targets for this, but in simple terms, I want women to look back and say that platform gave me something. I want to be able to measure the impact in the lives of people, in the brands of women. Most importantly, not just me, but like I said, I want to build this community of enabled women that are able to support each other, that know that the goal is supporting other women. So this is where I see PeeApproved, or this is where I want to be in the next 5 years, where I can hold on to that community, women that you've impacted them. And they not just impact where they have something internally, but the world sees them for who they truly are. Yeah.
So at this point, if you could leave our audience with one powerful message, right, what would that be?
Visibility needs presence.
Okay.
And if you're building a business, right, you need trust to be able to create that influence. So if you're influencing people without trust, believe me, you're just making noise. You're just seeking for attention. And seeking for attention, like I said, doesn't pay the bills. So your visibility needs presence. We need to see you. And if we're already seeing you, make sure we're seeing you in a structured manner.
Okay. So we've been talking about PeeApproved, right? What are the next steps? What are the plans, the immediate plans that you have in mind?
So other than establishing a platform that supports women, there are other services to it. So right now, I am currently updating the services that I provide. And so we have the strategic ones, and then we have the quick wins. So you can say services on the go. So we do have a lot, like personal shopper. Oh, I can come with you for your shopping spree, but of course it's on your budget. We have a mobile content studio. So we all know that there's no time. I can't do this, or you want to create content, you have the idea, and probably it can take you 4 hours to execute. So the mobile content studio, I come with everything that I have. I come with all the lighting that you need, with the camera, the mic, whatever. But before then, we must have strategized to know what is it that you want to do. And then we can spend 3 to 4 hours actually creating that content. So we can you could see it as a content batching, service. So you can create your content for, let's say, the next 2 months, next 1 month. So yeah, if you are a creative person struggling with that time, and also for events, so like weddings, a lot of trends that are happening right there. So I come with all the trends while people are juggling, like, oh, the makeup artist is there, the this is that. I find time and I fit into that. So by the time you are walking down the aisle, you already have your content blasted on all the pages that you need. So for events, and then also I am focusing more on the event support. So like emceeing, orchestrating it, providing that support on the day of it, or panel anchoring. So those are the minute services that you can just come, you can activate, and yeah, in no time we can have that. Be it your social media audit as well. So we can run your audit and then give you recommendations within 90 to 120 minutes.
Wow.
So we can do brand audit, social media pages as well. Yeah. So like I said, just microservices on the go that you can get. So that's what we're building now for PeeApproved.
That's actually amazing.
Thank
All
you.
right. So just before we go, if people want to get in contact with you, how do they get to you?
Yeah, they can find me on Instagram. It's PeeApproved everywhere. So you can find me. I'm very, very active right now on Instagram and TikTok. And I also have my website that is peeapprovedgroup.com, right? Yeah. So that's where those are the places where you can find me. It's PeeApproved everywhere.
Thank you. Today's conversation with Pelagie, founder of PeeApproved, reminds us that ideas alone don't change lives. Structured action does. If you've been sitting on an idea waiting for the perfect moment, maybe this conversation is your sign that the moment is now. Because the difference between people who dream and people who build is simply the decision to start. Pelagie, thank you very much for coming. Thank you for
It was my pleasure.
Imparting us with your wisdom, with your knowledge, with your experience, and we hope to have you again on the show.
Sure. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Clicks of